Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has said in an interview that he does not want to spend the kind of money that Biden is proposing on the infrastructure. He wants to spend a maximum of $800 billion, and he wants to make sure that you pay for it rather than ensuring that wealthy people pay their fair share of taxes. Let's watch.
The proper price tag for what most of us think of as infrastructure is about $600 to $800 billion. What we've got here, however, is what could best be described as a bait and switch, called infrastructure, but much bigger, with a whole laundry list of other things, plus completely revisiting the 2017 tax bill.
And there's one more video I want to get to. Let's watch that, and then we'll talk about it.
The way to pay for infrastructure is through the gas tax that already exists, and whatever the gap between that and what we're willing to spend here needs to be credibly paid for, and the best way to pay for infrastructure is with the people who use it, not revisiting the tax bill in a way that creates additional problems for the economy.
Well, one of the most profitable companies in this country, Amazon, certainly uses our infrastructure. They need our roads and our bridges to deliver the packages that people order. And so wouldn't it be fair for Amazon to pay its fair share of taxes? Since 2017, they haven't had to pay much in federal taxes because of how that tax law was written. So how about private companies pay their fair share because they certainly use the infrastructure to make the profits they have?
Okay, there's two parts to this story. First of all, told you. So Biden proposes a $2.2 trillion package. I told you they would negotiate it down to 800 billion, and here we are negotiating it down to 800 billion. Now, why did I know that? Because Chris Coons, a Democrat, not Mitch McConnell, the leader of the Republicans, Democrat came out, and top ally of Biden in the Senate came out and said, maybe we do 800 billion. And look at that, corporate Democrat agrees with corporate Republican Mitch McConnell. They both agree 800 billion. And corporations shouldn't pay for it, and wealthy people shouldn't pay for it. You should pay for it. So that leads to point number two. So point number one, just to be clear, Biden doesn't mean it either. He doesn't want a $2.2 trillion package. He more likely agrees with Mitch McConnell because he sent his top ally to agree with Mitch McConnell, okay? There's no way Chris Coons says that on TV without checking with the White House. I'll do the job of every journalist in the country because not a single Washington reporter apparently understands that concept. All right. Now the second part is gas tax. That means you and I pay for it. Everybody pays for it.
It's a regressive tax.
It's a regressive tax. It's a huge percentage of our income. It's a tiny, 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 tiny percentage of the income of the wealthy. Now, you think Mitch McConnell doesn't know that? You think Chris Coons doesn't know that? You think Joe Biden doesn't know that, right? No, they all know it. And that's why they think it's a cute little trick, okay? Well, and what was the other thing that Mr. McConnell used to talk about? It's interesting he didn't mention it there, because maybe they realized after they floated the bubble the last week that it's so deeply unpopular, even they can't go for it, was toll roads. People despise toll roads, right?
Yep.
So they're like, can we make toll roads? And then they pay the corporations that built the road directly. It's a win-win for the corporations. They don't pay any taxes, and we make every regular citizen pay them directly. People go, oh, toll roads, I'll vote you out right now. I'll impeach you, okay? They're like, okay, fine. Let's hide it in a gas tax. These are the worst people. All they do is represent corporations and not us. Don't believe the hype. Go for real infrastructure and no gas tax. Tax the wealthy and corporate America.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.